What's up, everybody? This is Wyrd here of Clarity Gaming. We are live at the WCS Season 3 Finals here in Toronto, Canada. Of course, I'm here with Axeltoss, as I'm sure you recognize right away. Axeltoss, thanks so much for sitting down with us, man.
Thanks for having me.
Really cool to have you here, and this event is just amazing. So I want to start off right away. What do you think of WCS? Have you been to Canada before, and how's it treating you so far?
I've been to Canada. I have family in Vancouver, so I visited probably 2 or 3 times. It's like once every 2-year type thing. Love the weather, love the people, love the atmosphere of, just Canada in general, and people are really nice. I always have good interactions with Canadians. I don't know, but the event as a whole it's great. Like the fans here are amazing. Everyone loves StarCraft. It's like really, really clear. There's a lot of passionate people that just love StarCraft, and they're filling up the seats, and it's amazing.
Yeah, definitely some trouble finding a chair here at the event. It's been a crazy crowd, a crazy turnout, probably only going to get bigger as the day goes on, and I'm pretty excited about it too myself. Now, you've been working with MLG for quite some time now. How's it been being, an in-house caster for them and working directly with them for such a long period of time?
It's fun, and my role is changing every day. Esports is so new, and it's growing, and there's so many different branches that it's going along, and I'm just along for the ride right now. Like, I came into it as a commentator kind of a thing, and now I'm finding myself doing a lot more things, and it's all for esports and competitive video gaming, and supporting players and stuff like that. And it's great just meeting new people at all the events and seeing just the passionate communities that exist everywhere. So working for MLG is just a dream come true. It's fantastic. It's obviously a lot of work, but it's I wouldn't have it any other way.
Absolutely. Now, you've been casting with Axelab for quite a long time. You guys are definitely certainly a go-to duo, that's for sure. Are you guys as good friends off camera as you are on?
Yeah, we're roommates. Like we're roommates. We have an apartment in Brooklyn, so we hang out all the time. He's a great guy, and he's really, really smart, and he's really motivated too. Like he'll know any question you ask, he'll know the answer to, kind of a thing. And he has a bunch of great ideas for esports and stuff like that too. We always have great conversations. So yeah. We both have a lot of stuff in common because we're both commentators and we both love StarCraft and we both love esports. So, yeah, great friend.
Of course, pretty easy to tell, of course, and that's definitely good to hear. Now, we're here at WCS, of course, and a little bit's been announced about next year. Not too much. They're keeping it under lock and key for now, but what do you think of what's going to happen next year? What are your real hopes for WCS 2014?
I love that Blizzard is supporting StarCraft 2 scene. I think that's fantastic. Like in a place like 3 years ago where, all the initiatives were community run, community driven, which is great. Blizzard has that opportunity to add a little bit more to that, and I think WCS is trying to accomplish that, and I think it's doing a decent job. Moving forward into next year, obviously there's a lot of criticism about this year. There's a lot of things that people say can be done differently. There's a lot of arguments on, what's the right way. But I'm optimistic that, that Blizzard is doing the right thing. They have a lot of discussions. I feel like they're moving in the right direction, and everyone's learning in a sense, right? It's esports. It's literally changing every day. The internet is so fast. No one knows the right way. And I'm very thankful that Blizzard is involved and that Blizzard is supporting as much as they are.
Absolutely, and I can't wait to see how it develops myself. It's, as you said, constantly changing. You can't predict anything at this point. Now, I want to ask you, as a StarCraft 2 player, of course, as well as commentator, what is your favorite arcade game and why?
I love arcade games. When I first got into StarCraft, that's all I played. Like I never did the 1v1 stuff. I never did the melee stuff. All I did was the use map settings, like Sunken Defense. I played that all the time. There was like Marine Special Forces. It was amazing. Cat and Mouse. It's fantastic. There's a lot of fun games in StarCraft 1, and there's a big focus on that too. Now StarCraft 2, it's a little bit different. I mean, the arcade, it seems, it's much different. I don't know what the main differences are, but I don't know. It's a favorite arcade game. I want to see more arcade stuff like that. That's my thing. Like there are a lot of decent ones, a lot of very solid stuff that if you want to kill some time and play, can be a lot of fun. Like Rainer Party. Rainer Party is a lot of fun. There's this one where you have a bunch of spellcasters, and it's like a MOBA type thing, except it's like a free-for-all environment where you have like Q does something, W does something, E does something, and it's like a free-for-all, and you all try to destroy each other and everything. That's a lot of fun. Magecraft, I think is what it's called. That's a lot of fun, but I personally love the arcade, and I feel like I wish there were more map makers making stuff. Like, there's so much potential. I understand it might be hard to do kind of a thing, but I'm seeing hints of people trying. Like, there was something on our StarCraft the other day of, like, someone made a custom game with carbot animations stuff, and that looks really cool. So I love seeing more stuff like that, honestly.
Yeah, going off the map making side of things, obviously Red Bull recently announced their map making contest, which a lot of people really loved. What do you think about that, and what do you think will come in the future if, from Red Bull or any other map-making kind of focus?
Maps are great, and they can add a lot of diversity to the scene. They can add a lot of diversity to play styles. Obviously, you don't want to just change a map pool, like just throw every map away and bring a lot of new maps in, or that might be interesting, but that wouldn't necessarily be fair to the players. But, more maps, the better, in my opinion. Like, it just adds more variety, adds more creativity. Like, as a viewer, I don't necessarily want to see the same maps every time, because then you're going to see the same play styles a lot of the time, and then play could get stale or something. I want to see creativity in maps. Like, there are maps where they make walls with, like, mineral lines and stuff like that. Like, who's really to say what the standard has to be? I'm all for creativity making maps. Obviously, you want to retain the integrity of StarCraft 2 and, like, skill-based play, stuff like that, but I'm all for map makers making new maps, and I'm super happy Red Bull and Team Liquid have the initiative to have a contest for newer maps, because I just think it adds a lot more diversity and interesting aspects to competitive play.
I can definitely agree with you on that. Hope to see some great things come from these contests. And I just want to wrap up asking you personally, anything, what are your plans, aspirations for next year? Any Axeltoss projects in the works?
I'm always thinking of new things to do and thinking of new ways to incorporate MLG with everything. Like, I try to get you on cast sometimes because, you're a great commentator. Just trying to help. Like, a big focus I have right now is trying to help local initiatives. Like, I've been talking to Esports Canada, just trying to figure out ways to get MLG involved with more of these grassroots type organizations that are so awesome. Like you guys interviewing here, I think it's great. People who go out and provide coverage, or people who are passionate and want to make stuff happen. Like that is awesome to me, and I want to have conversation with those people. So that's one of my main things, because I used to be there, like back when I was in Texas and in college, and trying to make things happen. And it's awesome just hearing the stories of these people, like the tournament in Ireland, NewCon. This guy wants to make something happen. He has a bit of a budget, and he's trying to make this tournament happen in Ireland. It's amazing, and it's the first Ireland esports event. And then just conversations like that I'm having with a lot of people, and it's really exciting. Just seeing these initiatives. So that's what I want to see more of, and that's kind of a major focus outside of major MLG stuff that I'm trying to get more involved with, because it's a lot of fun.
Definitely. Well, I can't wait to see that as it develops. But this is going to wrap it up for us here. Axeltoss, where can people find you?
My Twitter is @Axeltoss, fairly simple. MajorLeagueGaming.com. We're trying to do StarCraft 2 stuff 24/7, so definitely check that out if you're looking for high quality StarCraft with decent commentary. That's a great place to go. And an initiative MLG is going for right now is the esports report. I want to do a quick plug to that. I think it's great. It's every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, the main goal being bringing esports to the wider audience in a very concise manner. Like, this is something you can show your parents, this is something you can show your friends, just really showing what esports is, highlighting all the interesting stories, and doing kind of a recap of what's going on. So it's a big project that MLG is doing, it's a big focus, and I absolutely love it. So I would encourage people to definitely go check that out. It's Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Other than that, I have a Facebook, Axeltoss. You can just Google Axeltoss.
Sure, they'll turn up something. Well, it's great to hear. Really appreciate having you here. Hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. And, well, thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Wyrd with Clarity Gaming. We'll see you next time.